All right, so we have a Boulder in for an unboxing today. They sent this in for review. I don't have to give it back, but as many of you longtime viewers know that it will not bias my opinion of the watch, as Boulder has given me full range in regards to saying what I want and to be very honest with the review. So here we go. This is a cardboard box, and it actually really well protects the watch. And it's about time. Yes, I know you guys are right. It's about time I open this box up and we take a look at what's inside. So we have our polishing cloth. I like what they have here. Don't worry, I can handle the dirt. Boulder logo. Okay, and you've got your manual with your warranty card in there as well. And I love this, by the way. I actually own a Hamilton that came in a traveling case just like this, actually. And this really does a really nice job of protecting the watch. Very just quality feel to it. This thing definitely is not cheap. And we open this up, and here's the watch. This is the Venture Blue Fuel. And I left this on for you guys to get the unboxing feel of getting a new watch. So there you go. It is a blue matte dial, but as you can see, it has that anti-reflective coating under the crystal. This is a sapphire crystal, and we are looking at a titanium case as well. So the titanium along with the NATO strap, titanium hardware with the Boulder logo as well makes this a very super light watch, which actually makes me want to, yes, whip out the scale. Let's take a look and see what we have going on here. It's a little bit dusty because I haven't done a review in a while, so my apologies. So we are looking at a watch that is weighing in literally at 2 ounces, and a lot of you guys like to see grams as well, so we are looking at 56 grams. Let me just put that into perspective here. I'm going to take just a standard Casio G-Shock here, and that guy weighs 56 grams, okay? Which actually, that was by accident. I actually thought it was going to weigh more. And what we'll do here is also give you in ounces. There you go. So yeah, so they weigh about the same, a Casio and the Boulder. So it kind of gives you an idea. But my point was to kind of compare it to, let's see here. Take a Seiko Monster just for another comparison. We're looking at a 6 ouncer and 174 grams. So just kind of giving you guys an idea as to how light this watch is, because it's titanium and because of the strap. You're looking at a very light watch, and it feels that way on the wrist. You don't really feel it. Now, what's powering this watch is the NH35 movement, which is a tried and true movement from Seiko. Now, what makes this watch even more special is the fact that it's a field watch with diver water resistance. This actually has 660 feet of water resistance. Now, you take a typical Hamilton or pretty much any other field watch, their water resistance is going to be 330 feet all day long. So the fact that you get double the water resistance in a field watch is really a bonus, and I have to really tip my cap to Boulder on this one. Now we're getting a 38 millimeter case diameter, and as you can see, that bulbous crown there is at the 4 o'clock position on the money. I do like the way Boulder does their crowns. They are very easy to grip. And the fact that this one actually screws into the case a bit more, just to give it that extra protection, but you do unscrew it out, and it's very easy. First pop is going to be your date window. Now the date, I guess is a bit challenging because it's not stark white. I don't have a problem with the size. I think it's more of the color of the font. It gets a little bit lost. So I think that could be a little bit brighter, but I'm nitpicking. We bring it out to the second position and we can then adjust the time. And I believe we'll actually see, yeah, we'll see the date click over. There you go. Almost like around almost 12 o'clock. So that's pretty good there. I'm always a sucker for that detail. Everything on here is printed. You got the Venture Automatic 200 meters. You get the 24-hour track on the inner dial as well. And this is just a very just visible dial. It's something that is going to be seen in all different lights. I do love those syringe style hands. We get the counterbalance of the Boulder logo there as well on that second hand. We do get C3 Super Luminova, which is the green lume, on both the handset and the indices, and I'll show you a lume shot here. Now I did start the measurements of the watch here. Again, we're looking at 38 millimeters without the crown. We're getting a really short 44 millimeter from lug to lug, which is going to wear well on the wrist. We're getting a 20 millimeter lug width. And actually, I'd like to give you guys a thickness as well. So we're going to take out our trusty calipers for that, because for some reason that's not on the site. They gave me everything else, but they didn't give me that. So let's take a look at it. We're looking at a pretty slender. Oh, there we go. We're getting right around 13 millimeter, 12.9. And then I'm just going to confirm the other ones for you as well. Yeah, 38 millimeter case. And then they said 44 lug to lug. I would actually argue 43. So yeah, there you go with that. Besides that, yeah. So that's why we do measurements here on the channel. We like to at least just confirm that all the marketing material is correct. So we're actually getting a little bit of a shorter lug to lug at 40, right around a 43. Show it to you on the wrist. That is actually even a better way of showing it to you guys, because I have a 7-inch wrists, and for all those that have a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, you can kind of even just have a visual as to what that would look like. Now, because the crown's at 4 o'clock and I like to wear my watch a little bit higher than most, I like to wear it right above the bone. Most people wear it down here and crowns are never a problem. But for me, I wear it a little bit higher and the crown's always digging in my hand. And you know me, I'm very strong-willed, or let's just put it this way, I'm just darn stubborn. I like to wear my watches higher, and a lot of times the crown will indeed protrude into my hand. With this crown at this position, it actually will not do that. So I do like that. Pretty cool. So with the combination of this watch being light, with the combination of the titanium being scratch resistant and tough, and actually very practical in the field, because you're not going to scratch this thing up like you would a polished stainless steel, for instance. But I think the highlight of this watch is definitely that water resistance being at 660. I have to admit, I'm very impressed, and it's something I didn't realize until I got it. Now, we do get holes on the side of the lugs here, so you can actually just stick a tool in there very simply, and you can change out the lugs. Not a problem. And, or should I say the spring bars, not the lugs. And here is the back, the case back here. It is a screw down case back, and it's housing, sorry about that, it is housing that NH35 movement. Let's take this sticker off and show the limited edition artwork here. There it is. And you also get some statistics there as well. Sapphire crystal, your water resistance, the movement. and what this watch is. I like it when watch companies do that. Look, at the end of the day, if you have a lot of watches like I do, you forget the names, you forget the stats, and it's nice to put those stats on the case back at least. Some watch companies will put some of that stuff, or a lot of that stuff, on the dial, which clutters it up. I think Boulder did a really nice job on balancing all of the lettering here and put just enough on there and really made this look like a proper field watch. So I'm a fan of this one. We do get that flat matte blue on the dial, and you do get that nice blue on the strap. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down below. Please put them down below. And also, please do me a favor and click that like button. That is the most charitable way to help support the channel. So that's my 2 cents. You guys can keep the change. God bless. And I'll see you guys next time on Average Joe Watch Reviews. Thank you so much.